So I felt very guilty.
He has something that he can wear on his wrist.
Oh yes, we're a big organization, but we're a very modest partner of really our status is an NGO to promote the UN in Ireland.
These things happen.
I have in my glass. No, I'll leave it for now.
Okay, I know how to
Commissioner Ms. Massa Washington, Commissioner from the Liberian Truth and Reconciliation Commission, Dr. Sheila Killian, our keynote speaker, representatives of other organizations here present, all other protocols duly observed, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Africa Center, I welcome you all to our 7th annual lecture. Before I proceed, I would like to acknowledge Irish Aid, who fund our development education program, under which this lecture comes, as well as Trokra and Concern, who also support our development education program, including this annual lecture. Ladies and gentlemen, the Africa Center's new strategic plan, which came into force last year, strengthened the specific actions needed by the organization to enforce its goals. These include contributing and promoting an African perspective to development education, promoting personal and community empowerment of Africans in Ireland, proactively engaging in policy, research, networking, and encouraging interaction and debate in the wider society. In addition to this, the strategic plan gives us the mandate to build an organization with a capacity and a strong structure to support the work that we have to do. Under these strategic aims are a host of activities, initiatives, and courses undertaken by the Africa Center. I can't name all of them because we might be here for too long. However, some of these include civic participation, our refugee project, a new initiative which is called the African Health Initiative, our annual lectures, our Africa Also Smiles campaign, the Exploring Africa course, the Training of Training course, resource development, our role within Bloom, which is the Movement for Global Justice, our Sustainable Employment Project, our anti-racism initiatives, and our newly acquired role as members of DOCAS, just to mention a few. The annual lecture that we hold is one of the ways in which we contribute an African voice to the debate on issues that impact on Africans both in Ireland and on the African continent as a whole. This year's lecture focuses on the negative effects of economic crime to Africa's development. Obviously, we are all aware of the economic situation that the entire globe faces, and I believe that some of these can be attributed to economic crime. For the first time in the history of the Africa Center, we have lady speakers for the annual lecture. This is further proof. This is further proof that the Africa Center is not a male organization. I believe we are gender balanced, and we will continue to be so. Today's speakers are very experienced people, and I am confident that we would have a very interesting evening. Before I introduce our chairperson for the evening, I would like to ask that you all fill in the evaluation forms that you would find in your folders, and please leave them at the desk outside at the end of the lecture. This helps us to improve on our lecture and prepare us for next year's. Ladies and gentlemen, to chair today's proceedings is a lady who has endeared herself in this country. She is the program coordinator for the Development Education Unit in Chokra, and is also a member of Irish Aid's Development Education Advisory Committee. She worked for a number of years as a teacher, and until recently was actively involved in the work of the Irish Development Education Association IDEA. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome Ms. Maria Barry.
Thank you, Eric, and good evening, everyone.